I'm back with author and movie maker Shelby Steele. Shelby, we were talking about white guilt, and it seems to me you've given a sort of perfect explanation of why these woke CEOs of places like Delta Airlines and Coke and other places are jumping on board. We're going to move our business out of Georgia. We're going to move the game out of Georgia. We're going to not do contracts with Georgia, because the Georgia voter integrity law is, and I'm sure you regard this as a little preposterous, equated with Jim Crow, as if asking someone from an ID. I mean, you need an ID to get on Delta Airlines. You need an ID to go to the Coke shareholders meeting. You need an ID for 50 other things that aren't called racist. But in this particular instance, it's racist. Is that a phenomenon where these CEOs are terrified of the accusation of racism and will literally go to any lengths to avoid that stigma?
They are accused people. They respond like accused. Whites respond as though they are literally born into an accusation that they're evil, that they're racist. So yes, they keep Coca-Cola, makes this bizarre. We won't do business with anybody who has less than 30% of their workforce has to be people of color. We're innocent of racism. Do you see how innocent we are? This is how far we are willing to go. It may cost us some money, but nevertheless, we'll go there anyway. Of course, it never really cost them too much money. The history of America has brought them to the place where what they long for more than anything else, what they need literally, is innocence of that past. They have to dissociate themselves, separate themselves from this America that practiced discrimination, segregation, slavery, and so forth. This is how far how guilty we feel about what we did and what happened and so forth. And so they're the big variable because they have the money, the power, and they keep seducing Blacks. They keep the language of the day. They enable Blacks to keep trading on their victimization, their past victimization. And so we get a rather sick symbiotic relationship here between wealthy white America and this sort of constantly aggrieved minority America, and one shaking down the other. And so that our relationship and our racial relationship becomes one basically of the shakedown.